It's so much more. When we first hear that word, you think of the tithe, you think of your finances, but it's so much more than that, because God doesn't just want to bless you in one area. He wants to bless you in every conceivable area.
This fall I took Financial Peace University here at Calvary, and it really shifted my perspective on stewardship, and knowing that it was time, talents, finances, but just recognizing it as being the management of all of those and how I need to be in charge of that and telling things and people and myself what needs to be done.
I think when you talk about, like Gus said, we talked about, when you first think about stewardship, you think about tithing. And for us, that was, we can't afford that. And when you take the approach of it's biblical, and when you start to tithe and are obedient to God, the blessing is unbelievable.
I kind of feel almost like our stewardship really kicked off with dedicating that one night a week to coming here. First it started, for ourselves and our family to learn financially how to handle things better, but then it turned into a fellowship thing more. Whereas I was really excited to come to get to, hang out with the people and talk to people and get to learn about finances from a spiritual side of things.
Yeah.
It's never the same. You never get the same back. It's always more.
Yeah, I think the growth that we've seen is just that stewardship started as financial, and then it just grew into time and talents and all the other things that in your life that He truly just touches and blesses you with.
I've been trying to take more actively, more intentionally time out of each day to spend with God, just one-on-one.
Well, I think one of the big things financially is being able to sit down and tell my money where to go before I get it. But also caring for myself more instead of letting others dictate what happens to me. I tend to fill my schedule, and I have learned to pull back a little bit and do some self-care and maintain my relationship with God first before maintaining my relationship with others, because it will overflow and kind of take care of themselves if I know that I'm in check with my relationship with God.
One of the things that I've really changed a lot is at work, I have a person that now I fellowship quite a bit with, and it helps us get through those hard days. And it's just been a really good thing for us to be able to fellowship with each other.
I think one of the biggest things that we've seen recently in our life is we have some neighbors who live 2 doors down from us, and God put them there very deliberately. Sweet, awesome couple who are believers, but really were struggling in their marriage. And we were just really able to minister to each other, which was wonderful. When they were going through a hard time, we were there for them, and we went through a hard time and they were there for us.
I would say that because I'm spending more time with God on a daily basis, but also taking larger chunks out regularly, that I can look back and, hindsight's 20/20, but that 20/20 vision is getting closer and closer, and I don't have to be 6 months removed from something to see God's handiwork and His placement of that. I can look at it within a week or a day sometimes and see that He put that there and was teaching me this simultaneously.
I told his wife after they came to the program, I said, "See, miracles do happen." And she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I've been praying for Shane to say yes for the last week before I even asked you guys." And he said yes, and you guys are here. So, I think I can even see doors opening in our personal relationships with our friends like that. And I think to me that's probably one of the most important ones.